Alright, hi everyone, welcome back. This is Joan. We are here in a Security Plus practice question, 100 practice question. So let's get started. So the first question is, what attack is used to obtain unauthorized access to a Bluetooth enabled device? Yeah, I think eavesdropping, blue snurfing, blue checking, and SIM cloning. I go for B. Blue snurfing. All right. Next question. Of the following, which type of security is employed to prevent eavesdropping on method of digital communication? Of the following, which type of security is employed to prevent? I think this is the main prevent eavesdropping, meaning spoofing method of digital communication. Not a firewall router, no. Intrusion detection, no. I think let's go for encryption. Yes, the answer is encryption. Of the following, which one way you can harden an operating system? Of course, you need to keep keep the latest update installed, run a scan on the system each week, always reboot the system each day, install update all at one time at the end of this week. I think I go A, but I'm not sure. Okay, A. Next question. Of the following, which can be summarized as the life expectancy of various type of captured data during forensic analysis? Yeah. This is all about forensic analysis. Delta T, no. Order of volatility, yes, possible. Chain of evidence, I'm not sure. Chain of evidence. Half-life, no. Though, and let's go for B. Order of volatility. All right. Next question. What is the second step in patch management? The first one is planning. The second one is testing. Let's go for testing. This is an easy question. Next question. Which of the following virtual machine allows for just one virtualized application? All right. Which of the following virtual machine allows for just one virtualized application? I'm not sure with this answer. Dumb terminal, no. Process virtual machine, no. Let's go for A. System virtual machine. Oh, process virtual machine. I didn't know this one. Why is that? A process virtual machine allows for only one virtualized application. For instance, the administrator could run a virtual web browser on a machine. This type of virtual machine are used to virtualize the organization's software to reduce workstation overhead and costs. So which of the following virtual machine allows for just one virtualized application? The answer is process virtual machine. Next question. What can be used to control Internet Explorer security? What? Wow, what can be used to control Internet Explorer security? I go for Windows Firewall, Windows Defender, Group Policy Editor. What can be used to control Internet Explorer security? I go for the Group Policy Editor. The Group Policy Editor has an Internet Explorer section that lets the administrator control Internet Explorer setting. It's important for administrator to set proper settings across the network for a browser to ensure that the malicious software cannot be installed simply by opening a web page. All right. Yeah, what can be used to control Internet Explorer? The answer is Group Policy Editor. All right, next question. What is one item you should always disable in Internet Explorer browser setting? This is an easy question. Of course, you need to disable the ActiveX control. not the cookies, HTTP, and this one is different. Let's go for ActiveX control. All right, next question. What Windows policy is used to block access to the application? What Windows policy is used to block access to application? Blacklisted application? Block this application? No. No. A or B? I go for A. Yes. What is that? This group policy template blocks specific application. Okay. This means that the user will not be able to access the software or run it on their desktop. This is beneficial when the administrator needs to run software on workstation without allowing a user to edit its settings. All right. Next question. What type of testing is used for script that could damage other system? All right, hold on for a second. What type of testing is used for script that could damage? Okay, before you make it production, I think you need to do something, not a penetration testing. Although penetration testing is it will disrupt your production. White box testing, no. Black, I go for sandboxing. Yeah, based on the question, what type of testing is used for scripts that could damage other system? Yes, sandboxing. Next, what type of testing is used for a website? This is an easy one. They call a dynamic fuzzing, input validation. So input validation, but if you encounter in other tests or practice tests, they asking for I think they use fuzzing, fuzzing, and dynamic analysis. That's the other term. What type of attack takes advantage of software vendor that does not know the vulnerability exists yet? This is an easy question. What type of attack takes advantage of software vendor that does not know? This is the main word here. I think let's go for not a brute force SQL injection directory traversal. The answer here is 0 day. Next question. Question 13 out of 100. What attack sends a flood of packet to a switch to change its state? Ooh. Not a SQL injection. Remove this one. DDoS possible. Flood packet switching. I'll go for A or B. So let's work with max access control, flood, packet flood. Sounds like B, but packet flood, I'm not sure. I go for A. I think I go for A. Yes, the answer A. Why is A? Switches have memory assigned to store MAC address to the port translation table. A MAC flood sends numerous packets to the switch, attempting to overload memory. When the memory is overloaded, the switch responds with fail often mode. Oh, that's why. This makes the switch act like a hub, sending packets out to every connection piece instead of to the specific computer in question. All right, next question. What can be used to bypass VLAN restricted access? I think this is an easy. MAC spoofing, no. IP spoofing, no. SQL injection is no. Let's go for VLAN because the question is about virtual LAN. I go for B. What is used when telephony equipment to exchange phone connection? Not an IP, not a router, and not TCP. The answer is PBX. What is PBX? Private branch exchange. Make an international phone connection and provides connectivity to the public switches. Telephony network. Hackers try to gain access to PBX to obtain free long distance from the corporation system. Next question, question 16. What type of cloud service offer computer network networking in the cloud. Remember, they ask for service over computer networking in the cloud. Networking, isn't it? SaaS, not a SaaS, not a SaaS, no. Software as a service, PaaS, no. So infrastructure, let's go for D. Why is that? Infrastructure as a service, offer networking, storage, load balancing, routing, and virtual machine hosting from the cloud. Next question. What set the rules by which connection to a network are governed? What sets the rules by which connection to a network are governed? I don't know this one. What sets the rules by which connection to a network are governed? NOC. NOC is health, checking the health of the something. IP configuration, no. Point of service switch, no. Let's go for A. Yeah, why is that? Network access control, or NAC, help you secure the way computer connect to the network. Computers attempting to connect to a network should be denied unless they have the right setup, which includes antivirus, updates, and any security patches installed. So that's the question. That's the answer is letter A. Next question. What type of network has assigned range from wow? Wow. What type of network? I don't know. Okay, I go for a guess. I don't know this one. What type of 190? I think 190 something is C. I don't know this one. So let's go for A. It's correct. So what's that? When assigning IP configuration, the administration must configure a subnet that meet the right criteria for a Class A network. The IP ranges are from 10, okay, to 10.255. All right, next question. Oh, this is an easy one. I think this is C. What IP class has assigned IP range from 17? Oh no, not a C. Because C is 190. Let's go for B. Yes, it's B. Yeah, this is the class. Class A is 00 till 127. Class B is 128. Class C is 192. Class D is 224. Class E is 224 to 247. What are the ranges for well-known port? That's hard. Oh no, 1024. This I don't know this one. I don't know this one too. I go for A or B. But 5,000, 50,000 to 65,000, that's too high. Let's go for B. What are the range for well-known ports? Let's go for B. Yes, the answer is B. Why is B? This port range is common for popular application. For instance, DNS, File Transfer Protocol, HTTP, and SMTP all run within this port range. Okay. This is the common port range for hacker to attack since it's known what type of application run on them. Alright, next question. What dynamically assign an outbound port from the client? Oops. Wait. What dynamically assign an outbound port from the client? What do you think? What is the answer here? What dynamically assign an outbound port from the client? Router, network card. Pop in my mind is the network card. I go for C or B. What dynamic assign an outbound port from the client? What dynamic? Because it's changing or not static. So the network card is not. It will fix Okay, who gives the? I think I'll go for B because operating system that sometimes it can change. So let's go for B. So when the client computer wants to connect to the host, the operating system chooses a dynamic port. Outbound dynamic port are between 1024 and 49151. All right. So the answer is B. What dynamically assign an outbound port from the client? Next question. What port redirect to another port and is considered invalid? I go for D, no matter what. This is a basic, easy question. What port redirect to another port and is considered invalid? 0. What type of attack makes computer resource unavailable? What? Denial of service, of course. Yeah, eavesdropping, no. Man in the middle, eavesdropping, man in the middle. Yes, they are both the same. SQL injection, no. I go for C. I'm not sure. Yes, it's C. Denial of service. What type of an attack is a ping flood? Yes, of course, not an IP, HTTP flood, TCP. This is ICMP flood. All right, why is that? ICMP is the protocol used by a ping command to identify if a host is active. Which an ICMP attack, the attacker flood a server with enough requests that its bandwidth is exhausted and it can serve legitimate client requests. Alright, next question. What attack causes router to reboot? Alright, I know this one. I know this one. What attack causes a router to reboot? Smart attack? No. Ping flood? No. ICMP? No. The answer is A. XMAS3 attack. Why is that? An XMAS3 attack is created by certain programs such as Nmap. It scans ports using various packets that looks like trees, which viewed with a packet analyzer, it can flood a router and cause to the crash or reboot. Alright, next question. What type of attack falsified the sender address of an email to trick user into submitting sensitive information? What type of attack falsified the sender address? Not a phishing, not a ping, not a scanning. Let's go for spoofing. Oh! Phishing. What type of attack falsified the sender address of an email to trick user? Oh my god, I missed this one. I'm sorry. This is my mistake. An email to trick a user. Let's see. It's better to read everything. Yeah, this is another. Yeah, this is an easy one, but I missed the email. I know. So the answer here is phishing. What type of attack falsified the sender address of an email? Not spoofing. Come on. What attack takes over the TCP session between two computers? Alright. Port flood? No. Sync attack? No. This is a three-way handshake. Season tip? This is cookies? No. The answer is C. TCP IP hijacking. What is that? TCP IP hijacking occurs when the attacker takes over the session between two hosts. The attacker spoof the client computer IP address and inject data into the session before the client sends another packet of information. UDP sessions are the easiest to hijack session. There are no packet sequence. Alright. Next question. What attack actively intercept a session and let the attacker eavesdrop on communication? What? This is hard because what attack actively intercept? Let's go for intercept a session. Okay, I think this intercept lets the attacker eavesdrop. I think what actively, watering hole is not, because this is for a website. Replay is not. Replaying the other one, blind jacking, no. I go for man in the middle. Yeah, man in the middle because of attack actively intercept. Actively. because of actively intercept. That's my based on my understanding. Next question. What attack makes use of a Trojan that infect web page? Oh yeah. This is I know this answer. Replay no. Man in the browser, possible. Man in the middle, yes. Watering hole. What attack makes use of Trojan that infect web page? A or C? Watering hole. Man in the browser. Not a watering hole. Watering hole is all about scarcity. If there's a scarcity, like Facebook, that's a watering hole. I don't know. Let's go for C. Man in the browser. Yes. What is man in the browser? Man in the browser attack use a Trojan from proxy location that infect vulnerable web browser and modify web page. It's a method used to steal money or data when a user is performing bank. Oh, okay. Now I know. All right. Next question. What attack registers a domain name for only 5 days and then register it again during the grace period of a void? I know this thing. I know this answer. Yeah, farming no, ARP poisoning no, DNS poisoning. This is all A, B, and C is really, really different compared with the D. Obvious because the domain name keying. What attack spoof ARP requests? Of course, injection, ARP injection, ARP poisoning, DNS no, domain name keying no. So A or B, I go for B, ARP poisoning. All right, next question. Where do you disallow specific traffic in the firewall access control list? Wait. Oh, I'm always wrong with this one. Explicit deny. To be honest, I'm confused with explicit and implicit deny. So the answer is explicit deny. What is that? The access control list contain the rules of traffic to pass firewall. If you want to block any traffic, add it to the explicit deny. Okay, now I know. What type of packet filtering filter traffic based on the port? Oh yeah, of course. Based on the port. Oh. Stateless or stateful based on the port. Stateless. Stateful. I go for stateful. I'm not. Oh, not? What? What type of packet filtering filter traffic based on port? Really? Not? Why is that? Not filtering, also called endpoint filtering. Filter traffic according to both UDP and TCP port. It's done by matching incoming traffic. Okay, not? Oh, that's new. I mean, really? Not? What type of packet filtering filter traffic based on a port? Because based on the port. That's weird. What type of gateway applies security to a specific application? I don't know. I don't have idea. I go for application level. Alright, correct. Because of application. That's a wild guess, but I don't know this question. What type of gateway applies security to a specific application? I choose B because of application level. What type of filter is software at the application layer to control internet activity and browsing? Wait. What type of filter is software at the application layer to control internet activity and browsing? What type of filter is software at the application layer to control internet activity and browsing? Not a router, not an IP. So let's go for B or C. Application. No, I'm not sure. What type of filter software? I go for B. Yes, it's B. What? The internet content. Okay, because of an internet content filter is used to filter our various type of internet activity such as website access, email. All right, that's good. Next question, question 36. What is used to protect data by way of content inspection? I don't know. What is used to protect data? What is used to protect data? Oh, it popped up in my mind. Protect data is DLP, isn't it? DLP, data loss prevention. Let's go for D. Yes, the answer is D, DLP. What's that? Monitoring if you're sending email, USB, something like that. DLP. Next question. What is the term used when an intrusion prevention system does not detect malicious traffic and allow it to access? Yes. Okay, what is the term used when intrusion prevention system does not detect? Okay, does not detect. This is a false negative. Yes, this is false negative. Next question. What is a common protocol analyzer used to detect malicious traffic? Of course, this is an easy one, Wireshark. This Wireshark is a free. Wireshark is fully functional protocol analyzer available as an open source. All right. What do most network devices include that should be changed immediately for security? Oh, this is an easy one. What do most network devices include that should be changed immediately for security? Of course, the default account. How strong would 6-character password be considered with one capital letter and the rest lowercase? The answer is weak. Okay, what term is given to an attack where a hacker exploit the flow in the software and gain access to resource that he should not? Oh, this is privilege escalation. This is privilege escalation because privilege escalation happens when a bug or flaw in a software allow an attacker to gain access to resource that he normally shouldn't. This usually happen when the input has not. Okay, same thing with this pivoting, pivoting. Yeah. What type of privilege escalation happen when a lower privilege user gain function? I go for vertical. Yeah, that's a vertical, or horizontal. That's a 2. Vertical privilege escalation happen when a lower privilege user gain access to functionality intended for higher privilege users. All right, next question. What type of wiretap is used on coax cable? Bonfire. This is a bonfire. I'm not sure. This is an easy one, so let's go to the next question. What can be used to shield server equipment from AMI? AMI shield? Possible. Security camera? No. Security guard? No. So there's a two-way here, A or D, but I go for A. This is Faraday cage. What is a Faraday cage? Are used to shield large amount of equipment such as that in a server room. They shield the equipment from electromagnetic interference, EMI. Next question. What is a security method that use authentication based on physical characteristic? Wait. What is a security method that use authentication based on physical character? Physical means physical. Something you are. This is something you are. So let's go for biometric. Yes, the answer is biometric. Next question. What is a security measure used to protect the network if a hacker gets access to username? Okay. What is a security measure used to protect a network? Okay, if a hacker gets access. So the answer here is multi-factor authentication. Next question. What is an example of data link layer authentication technology? Wait, I don't know this one. Not O3, not this one too. This two. This two, A or C. Let's go for A. 802.1x is an IEEE standard that defines port-based network access control. All right. Next question. What is used on over 802.1 to define message format? What? Wait. Oh, this is, I think this is for wireless. Leap, EP, pass, sleep. This is the one, I think. Yeah. There's another one. AEP, TLS, and AEP, TTLS. So let's go for C. This is a EAP, Extensible Authentication Protocol. So what is that? Extensible Authentication Protocol is not an authentication mechanism, but it defines message format. That's why the answer is C. Next question. What word does Kerberos listen on? Yeah, before my answer is 53, the answer is 88. Kerberos. Alright, next question. What application is used to remote control Windows machine? Of course, Remote Desktop Service or RDS. What type of access control policy is determined by the object or data owner? Wait. What type of access control policy is determined by the object data owner? Oh my, this is hard. To be honest, I don't know. What type of access control policy determined by the object or data owner? Not an owner. Not a C, not a dual. Either B or C, trusted. But for me, it look like discretionary. I hear this one. I'm familiar with discretionary. It's all about the access control policy. That's discretionary access control, or DAC. They call DAC. It's an access control policy generally determined by the owner. Yes. Yeah, DAC. Yeah. What access control policy is determined by the computer, not by user or owner? What? Not a discretionary access. We're done with that one. What access control policy is determined by the computer? This is by computer. Okay. Not by the user. I think I go for C because D and B is not that's out of way. Let's go for this one. Mandatory access. Next question, question 53. What is used by mandatory access control to determine access? Okay. Okay. Not confidential. Not A. Risk factor, no. This A and C is sounds object labeling is no. Not familiar. I'm not familiar with object labeling. So only data labeling. Yes. Data labeling is used to dictate the level of trust and clearance needed to access an object. Access is given only with a need to know policy. Users are able to access data only. Alright, next question. What type of access only give user privilege needed to do their job? Of course, this is a least privilege. This is an easy one. Alright, no need to explain. Next question. What type of access cycles user through various job rotation? From the question, job assignment or job rotation. What is used a Windows environment to add user to the domain? No, add user to the domain. I don't know. I go for B. I'm not sure. Oh, it's right. What is used Windows environment to add user? What is that? Active Directory user in computer. Oh, ADOC is a tool used Windows domain to add user and computer. It's administrative tool. Okay, now I know. What is the term given to a list of permission for an object? Oh, what is the term given to a list of permission for an object? Huh. I don't know. User list? No. List permission, isn't it? Permission list. It's look like B or C. ACL is look like for me. I go for C. Yes, it's C. Access control lease, a lease of permission attached to an object. Okay. ACL reside to firewall, router, and computers. All right, next question. Question 58. When you want a user to be able to write to a file and change its content but nothing more, what permission do you give? Of course, write permission because of write file change. Okay. Next question. When you only want user to run or open file such as application install file, what permission do you? Of course, execute. What is the first thing you should do with administrator account? Okay, so change the password. Yeah, that's the standard word default. Okay. What is the first thing you should do with administrator account in the Windows? Change the password. What should all password files require in Windows environment? Of course, complexity. That's the answer. What name is given to a process that keep all users except the administrator in a standard user mode? Wait. What name is given to the process that keep all users except the administrator standard user mode? I go for UAC, but I know this one, but it's hard to explain, but I'm going to read that one. User account control, keep all users standard user mode except the administrator. Yeah, that's the explanation. Next question. What is the term that encompasses prioritization of risks? Another tricky one. Informant. No. B, no. D is no. Risk priority or risk management. What is the term that encompasses? I go for encompasses. Sound like risk management. Why is that? Risk management defined as the identification, assessment, and prioritization of risk and mitigating and monitoring of those risks. That's why I choose C. What is dictated by budgeting and IT resources? Oops. Not a risk management. Dictating. I go for risk reduction. Okay, hold on for a sec. Not a risk avoidance. Risk transfer, no. If you want to transfer like insurance, risk avoidance, for example, you don't want to deal with that project because it's too risky. Management, no. But based on the question, is dictated by budgeting. Risk reduction. I go for risk reduction. Budgeting and IT resource dictate the level of risk reduction. So that's the explanation. What is the term used when organizations allow a certain amount of risk? Oh, risk acceptance. This is easy. What is the term used when organizations allow a certain amount of risk? When performing a risk analysis, what value defines the average number of failure per million hours? I know this one. Failure per million hours. This is a mean time between failure. Sometimes they put this empty. Empty. Yeah, I go for C. Mean time between failure. Quantitative assessment. No. Average failure. What is the study of physical and logical connectivity of a network? Network analysis, possible. Hacking, no. Network organization, no. And network mapping. Sounds like I go for network mapping. What is the study of physical and logical connectivity of a network? Network mapping. What is that? Network mapping is the study of physical and logical connectivity of a networks. It helps develop adequate and detailed network documentation. Network mapping was recreated by automated programs. Next question. Which of the following is used to get information about web server? This is an easy one. Information about web server. Not a mapping. Vulnerability testing. No. Penetration testing. This is a banner grabbing to get information about a web server. Next question. What command is used in a Windows run menu to start Windows Performance Monitor? From the word Windows Performance Monitor, the answer is D Fermon.exe. I know this one from A plus. Yeah. All right. Next question. What protocol is used to monitor network attached device? This is an easy one because IP is a different file transfer protocol. Nope. TCP, the only obvious answer is SNMP. What is SNMP? Simple Network Management Protocol is a TCP IP protocol that aids in monitoring network attached device and computer. It's incorporated as part of network management system. Next question. What is the most secure version of SNP? Of course, version 3. I think, yeah, version 3. I think we're using version 2, but version 3 is most secure. Where can a Windows administration find information on security audit? I don't know. But sound familiar, familiar for me is C Event Viewer. That's familiar. But to be honest, I don't know the answer. Event Viewer logs several different events in Windows, including security. It logs access attempt on a folder and other lagging attempts, such as for access to the server. Event Viewer. Alright, next question. What is used to encrypt a message into unreadable form? Not D, not C. This is hard. For me, it's hard because cipher and encryption. What is used to encrypt a message into unreadable form? Unreadable form. Encryption. Oh, see? Cipher. Guys, I'm confused with this one always. In cryptography, cipher is an algorithm performing encryption. Okay, gets performing encryption or decryption. Alright, I understand now. Of the following, which key is used as symmetrical encryption and meant to be known only to those who need to decrypt the message? Of course, public. This is an easy question. Of the following, which key is used as symmetric encryption is meant to be known only to those who need to decrypt a message? Is it private will decrypt, public will encrypt, and private will encrypt, public will decrypt. Ouch! That's vice versa. No, mistake. Confused. Okay. Of the following, which key is used as symmetrical encryption and is meant to be known only those who need to decrypt the only know. Okay, private. Private, yeah. That's a tricky question because I didn't read this one. Those who need to decrypt message. A private key is known only to the owner of the key and those it's used to decrypt message sent to the user with his public key. Okay, public one. Okay. What type of cipher encrypts a group of bits collective in individual unit? Remember this question. Group of bits. Okay, so group means block, not stream. It's a bit by bit encryption, so I go for block encryption. Next, what type of cryptography uses a symmetric key alone or additional to symmetric key? Oops, what's this? What type of cryptography uses asymmetric? Oh no, I don't know. B or C? Oh shoot. What type of cryptography uses a symmetric key alone in addition to symmetric key? Public. I go for private. Public. The answer is public. Yeah. What is a term given to the science of writing hidden? Okay, what is a term given to the science of writing hidden messages? Next question, what is the term given to the science of writing hidden messages? This is an easy one. It's the steganography. What is stenography? Is the science of hiding secret message within an ordinary message. What type of symmetric key encrypt was created to replace this? Okay, what symmetrical key encryption was created to replace, yeah, this or triple this? No, not this one, not this one. Blown piece, no, this is the lower version. I go for advanced encryption standard. What Wi-Fi encryption protocol is now deprecated? This is an easy one. Let's go for WIP. Considered insecure. Question 80. What cipher is used in SSL and RDP? What? Hold on for a second. What cipher is used in SSL and... Okay, not IES, triple this, no. I go for RC. What is that? This cipher is also known as RON code. It's widely used in protocols such as SSL, WEP, and RDP remote tester protocol. It's known for its speed and simplicity. So that's why the answer is RC. What cipher is also known as a Burnham cipher? Yeah, before I keep on answering what is cipher known as a Burnham cipher, yeah, Diffie-Hellman. Keep on answering that one, but not anymore. One-time pad. What is a one-time pad? One-time pad cipher is a stream cipher that encrypt plain text with a secret random key that is the same length as the plain text. It uses a string of bits that is generated at random. It's known as a key stream. Which of the next question? Which of the following program is used to encrypt emails? Wait. PGP. This is PGP. Is like what's that? PGP. Pretty good privacy is an encryption program primarily used to encrypt and sign email. It's used to increase the security of email communication. In cryptography, what is the summary of all file and message? I go for hash. Yes, that's an easy one. In cryptography, what is the summary of file of hash? What is MD5? Oh, this is an easy question, but if you not familiar what's happening, what is an MDP susceptible to? Okay, of course, decryption, man in the middle, brute force. The answer is collision. What is that? Collision happens when two files receive the same MD5 hash, reducing their integrity. MD5 is also vulnerable to a rainbow table attack and pre-image attack. Next question. What type of keyframes does a PKI system use? Okay. Asymmetric? Yes, asymmetric. That's a wild guess. PKI creates a symmetric key pair, both private and public key. The private key is a keep secret, but the public key can be distributed. Okay, guys, that's what asymmetric. Next question, question 86. What standard are most certificate based on? Yeah, this is 509. Familiar with this one? Most certificates are based on the X509 standard, which is a common PKI standard developed by the ITU-T that's often incorporate the single sign-on authentication method. Next question, question 87. In a PKI system, what holds a copy of a user private key in case it lost? Oh, this is an easy one. I go for D, key scroll. Alright, that's one, because certificate key can be held in escrow. Key escrow is when secure copy of a user private key is held as a backup in case, so backup. What is next question? Question 88. What is used for secure internet communication such as web browsing? What? Of course, SSL. I go for SSL. S-MIME, nope. That's for, I think that's for email. Point-to-point transfer protocol. IPsec, no. I go for C. What is the successor to SSL for web serving? Of course, TLS. What is the successor? Deprecated or something. Old one. What is an enclosure for redundancy that contains two or more complete power supply? Of course, redundancy power supply. Redundant power supply. Next question. What type of redundancy is needed to ensure that one employee loss does not hurt the productivity of organization? Ow! I didn't know this one. This is my first. What type of redundancy needed to ensure that one employee loss does not hurt? Okay, succession planning. What is that? Let's read this one. Succession planning is used to identify internal people who understand the IT, okay, infrastructure and can be take over in the event that important decision maker. All right. What type of backup only copies file that were changed or added since the last app? Incremental. What type of backup only copies file that were changed or wait. What type of backup only copies file were changed or added since the last? Oh, it looks like differential. What type of backup only copies file that were changed? Incremental. Okay, what is that? I'm not sure. This is, for me, it looks like differential. Incremental backup copy only the content of a folder that has changed. Okay, since the last pull. Okay, incremental is for change or the last increment. Okay, gets, I know, makes sense. Question 93. What type of backup scheme use the first tape every second day? Ooh, what type of backup scheme use the first tape every second day? Tower of Hanoi or 3-tape rotation? Oh, Tower of Hanoi. Yeah, Tower of Hanoi. What type of backup scheme use the first tape every second day? Tower of Hanoi. Okay. What class of fire extinguisher designated by green triangle is used combustible? To be honest, I don't know, but I go for B. Oh, A. What class of fire extinguisher designed by a green triangle and used? Okay, A. What class of fire extinguisher used for electrical fire? I go for B. C. I don't know that one too. Sorry. All right. Question 96. What procedure is used to remove an employee from identity management systems? Of course, offboarding. Yeah. Removing employee from identity is offboarding. What is question 97? What is the term used for ensuring that IT infrastructure risks are known and managed? What is the term used for ensuring that the IT infrastructure is risks are known and managed? Okay, I go for C. Due diligence. What is that? Due diligence ensuring that IT infrastructure risks are known because of this word unknown. I remember this one, known and managed, because it's in the question here. All right, next question. What is an example of SLA used to request product service over and over? Yeah, this is the keyword here, over and over again. If every time I hear the SLA and over again, so this is a blanket purchase agreement, BPA. This is blanket purchase agreement. What is a blanket purchase agreement or BPA? Is a similar to a blanket order. It's used when the organization needs the same product and service on recurring basis. All right. Question 99. What type of data removal removes data without the possibility of its being reconstructed by known technique? Purging? What type of data remove data without possibility of being... Distraction? Oh, it's purging. Gosh, I hate that one. I hate that question again. What type of data removal destroy both data and distraction? Yeah, this is distraction. All right, this is the last question, and yeah, I'm using I use this one at this is not an actual exam, but I use this one as a warm up if I want to warm up. What do you mean this one? It's a big help. This is additional resources if you want to practice more about security exam. This is not the actual exam because the question is easy, and for me this is only just for warm up and yeah, a nice practice. I mean, better for nothing. And once again, this is Joan, and thank you for watching, and bye for now.